Okay, here we've got a person sliding down a zip line, and you have the energy, the gravitational potential energy change of 2.49 kilojoules, and the mass of the person is 65 kilograms, and the gravitational field strength is 9.81 newtons per kilogram. So, what we are trying to work out is the change in the vertical height of the person. So, how far did they fall vertically? And we've been given GPE, we've been given mass and gravitational field strength. So, the formula we need to focus on is GPE equals mass times gravitational field strength times height. And rearranging that equation gives you height equals GPE over mass times gravity. GPE is equal to 2.49 kilojoules. However, we never put kilojoules into a formula. We always use joules. We need to convert that into joules. So times by 1,000. So it's 2,490 divided by 65 kilograms, which is correct unit, and 9.81, which is correct as well. And what we get is 3.9 meters. Okay, so that makes sense. They dropped a vertical height of 3.9 meters. The second part of this question asks you to find the speed, the final speed of the person, and assuming that all of the GPE that has been lost has gone into kinetic energy. So all of that 2,490 joules of GPE has gone into kinetic energy. So we know that now the kinetic energy would be 2,490. So we've got that. We know that the mass is 65. We've got that from the previous part, which is in the question here, and we are now working out the speed. So we need to rearrange this formula. Speed equals the square root of kinetic energy over half times mass. So that's 2,490 divided by a half times 65, all square rooted, gives us 8.75 meters per second. So in reality, her final speed is less than the value you have calculated. Explain why. So what we are saying is here is a big assumption that all of the GPE has gone into kinetic energy. Now we know in reality some of that GPE has gone into thermal energy due to air resistance and friction in the cables. So what we need to say is some energy or some work is done against air resistance, and as a result, some heat energy is lost to the surroundings. So that means there's less kinetic energy available um, to the person, and as a result, they're going to have a lower speed.